and welcome to another episode of Reese's Random Reviews. I am Reese, I'm about to give you a random review. And now I'm finally going to do my long-awaited review of Deadpool. Okay, so the DVD has just been released of Deadpool, and I saw this film, I think everyone saw this film, pretty much in February 2015. It became the biggest movie of 2015 so far. I mean, it's not the biggest now, but it was so far of that month. And it was hugely overrated, like loads of people were talking about it. But that's the question, why was this film so hugely overrated? Well, I'm here to actually tell you that answer right now. Number one, it's a Marvel film. So Marvel film, of course, would be a number one success at the box office because many of them are. Marvel have become extremely popular so far this year and last year. Due to the success of Avengers and Ant-Man and other related Avengers works. So one of the reasons, of course, is because it is a Marvel movie. So loads of people will go and see a Marvel film. Number two, it's R-rated, loads of adult jokes, loads of rude jokes. It works. The comedy in the film is just hilarious. It literally doesn't take it, the whole thing seriously. And that's what's so good about this film. It doesn't take anything seriously. And it literally just has fun. This movie just lets you go and have fun. I haven't seen a film like that since Ted. A film that just literally lets loose and has a lot of fun with itself. Number three, Ryan Reynolds is in it. One of the reasons as well why this film is so good. He's a very underrated actor, but he's fantastic. He's brilliant. I've always loved him. I've always thought he was fantastic. He's very funny. And him as Deadpool just worked so well. And I'm so glad that he was the lead role for this film. He produced this film. He wrote his own jokes in this film that I heard. Some of the jokes were also ad-libbed. He just knew exactly how to bring Deadpool to life. This guy is just a genius. Okay, basically those are many of the reasons why this film is very successful and why it was so good. I loved this film. The performances were good. The action was great. It was really sort of edge of your seat at times. At times you could just lay back and laugh at this movie. The only problem that I probably had with this film is the lack of story, I guess you could say. I mean, I know probably Deadpool didn't have much of a story anyway, but I think the film did lack story into it. I think this film just kind of went a bit too far off in some of the jokes. Like sometimes when you're trying to get into the story and you're watching it and then it bounces off to a random joke, it's kind of like, oh, that just happened, that sort of thing. It's kind of one of those films where it's like, joke happens when you're trying to get into the story. Plus the character development, apart from Deadpool, the actual Deadpool himself, the film's character development is a little weak, I think. I mean, there are some really good, likeable characters in this film, but the character development in this movie is just a little bit poor. That's also one of the reasons why this film is not that great. This is just my opinion, by the way. But I loved it more than not liked. I mean, I did love this movie. This movie is great. If you haven't seen Deadpool, it's definitely worth a watch. Even if you're not into superhero films, just watch it. Just watch it for fun. This film's not meant to be taken seriously. You're just meant to have fun with it. And I think the reason Deadpool became so overrated and so popular was because it is literally just a fun movie. And if you haven't seen it yet, guys, I really strongly recommend it. It's not a kids' movie. Please don't show this to your kids unless they're about 15 or over. Probably maybe 17. Actually, what was the film's rating? It was 15, wasn't it? Should have been. But yeah, anyway, guys, watch Deadpool. It's very awesome. You can see why it's overrated. More random reviews are on the way. Please subscribe and comment and let me know, guys, what you thought of Deadpool, obviously, and also what you think more about my random reviews as well. Also, I'm going to do this little request thing. If there's a movie that you want me to do a random review for, I want you to comment and let me know, because obviously I do these random reviews on my own and think of a movie and randomly comment about them. If there's a movie that you want me to randomly review for any theories or any reasons, comment below, subscribe and tell me. That's all. Okay guys, I'm Reese, I'm just giving you a random review.